Hello everyone. Yes, I've just returned to see Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. This is a really fantastic film. I really enjoyed it. So, for those of you who don't know, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. It's been 36 years since the last Beetlejuice. Believe it or not, the first one was released in 1988. So yeah, 36 years. I think, unless I'm mistaken, that's the longest time between an original film and a sequel. I could be wrong, but there we go. 36 years. First one released in 1988. This one, some cast returning, as well as the director. We got Tim Burton. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, Winona Ryder returns as Lydia Dietz, Catherine O'Hara as Delia Dietz, Jenna Ortega as Astrid, who is Lydia Dietz's daughter. We got Justin Theroux as Lydia's, I don't know what you call it, boyfriend, I guess. Very clingy, very possessive, very jealous boyfriend. Willem Dafoe is a good standout. He plays an actor who thinks he's a detective, and the fantastic Monica Bellucci as Dolores, who is Beetlejuice's ex-wife. We get Danny DeVito in a small cameo. He returns. Well, he doesn't return because I think you don't remember him being in the first one, but he's in this one. Danny DeVito playing a very small role. No pun intended. Sorry. So anyway, Beetlejuice, written by Alfred Goh and Miles Miller, best known for writing Wednesday, Smallville, and even Spider-Man 2. So the story. After a family tragedy, 3 generations of the Dietz family return home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter Astrid accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. It's rated 12A by the BBFC. We got moderate horror, gore, violence, sex, drugs references, and language. I'm not sure about that. I certainly don't remember seeing any sex in this film. Few sexual references, but no actual sex itself. So, first the good. It's good to see all the cast back. Michael Keaton is obviously having a fantastic time playing Beetlejuice. It's like he's never even left. He's having a great time playing Beetlejuice. And he does get more screen time in this film. We should point out he does get more screen time. We get really lot of funny scenes with Beetlejuice. It's a very so it's good to see him in. I mean, Michael Keaton's good anyway. I can see him in pretty much anything. So yeah, it's good to see him back. Also, Winona Ryder, fantastic. Good to see her. Always good to see her on screen as well. Kathleen O'Hara, she has some moments. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really add anything to the movie, to be honest. The overall plot, but still good to see her, I guess. Even with all the plastic surgery she's had. And of course, Jenna Ortega. I think we can agree Jenna Ortega is brilliant in everything. Can we agree? Can we agree on that? She's really good. She plays this daughter. She plays the daughter to Lydia Dietz, played by Winona Ryder, who is, shall we say, can I go without giving into spoilers? She's going through some problems. Let's put it that way. And of course, Danny Elfman returns to do the music. So, as sequels go, this is very good. There's been a lot of legacy sequels that just feel like a cash grab, just there for member berries, just there to get in, not necessarily the new audience, but rather the old audience. The most recent example of that would be Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, which was frankly absolutely terrible. It was not a good film at all. So, Bill Murray turned up for 2 scenes, whoopee-doo. So, this film, while it honours the first one, while there are a few member berries, it is undoubtedly better than what's come before in terms of sequels. It's not as good as the first one. I will point that out. It's not as funny. I think this film is a little over 2 hours long, if I remember rightly. It's about 2 hours 10 minutes, if I remember rightly, which is a little long. It does take a while to get going, but on the grand scheme of things, it is very good. With regards to the effects, it's again very, very good. Tim Burton has kept things old school. He's relied on good old fashioned puppetry and actual physical sex as opposed to filming something in a green screen studio and having everything be effects. And also practical effects. There's a lot of puppetry, which is fantastic. I don't know why people don't do this more. I'm getting a bit fed up with the over reliance and use of CGI at the moment, so it's getting a bit too much for me. So yeah, it's very old school. It's a compliment to the first film, while at the same time kind of being its own thing. I had a great time with this, but like I said, a bit overlong. There were a couple of scenes I thought, yeah, okay, you know what, you can get rid of that. We don't need that, or it was slowing the film down. But generally, yeah, I had a great time with this. The music was fantastic. I walked in there in the cinema with a smile on my face, not really, slightly apprehensive because I wasn't really sure what to expect. But after just a few minutes, there's an opening shot very similar to the first movie. We get this like overflying passing shot similar to the opening in the first movie of this model. And I just relaxed. I just felt, because I knew that I was about to watch something really good. And I could tell from the way it was being shot that everything was going to be okay. Tim Burton is a director who, while, you know, he's had his miss hits occasionally, he does know what he's doing when he comes to this sort of thing. So everything's good. I enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend this. If you can, get to the cinema and go and see this. It's a great film. I have no more what to say. It's a fantastic film. I hope you enjoy it. Also, just to let you know, I am trying something new on this channel now, as well as reviewing new releases as and when I can. Now, obviously, I can't review every movie. I already have a full-time job. It takes up like 40 hours a week. So I won't be able to review new movies as and when they come out, but I'm sure if there's something I like, I will get to it eventually. What I am going to do, however, is start retro reviewing movies I like from 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. Basically just picking films at random and reviewing them, watching them, reviewing them, and seeing if anyone else out there enjoys them or likes them. Some of them are going to be well known, some of them are going to be forgotten, some of them are just going to be probably a bit obscure that you probably would have never even heard of. So I've set up an email address. So what I'm thinking is, I tell you in advance what movie I'm going to be reviewing next. You email me your thoughts on that movie, and then I will read them out when I do the review of that movie. So, with that in mind, the next movie I'm planning to review is I think it's 88 or 89. 88, 99. Anyway, the next movie I'm planning to review is K9, starring James Belushi. So if you've seen that movie, feel free to get in touch. The email address you need to contact is on the screen right now. It's theperfectionistprojectionist@protonmail.com. If you contact me, make sure you put K9 in the subject line so I know why you're contacting me. But that's the movie I plan on reviewing next. So if you've seen this movie, share your thoughts. I can't be the only one out here that likes this movie. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get a bit of a social interacting going on here. So feel free to contact me, theperfectionistprojectionist@protonmail.com. Put K9 in the subject line and I will read some, I can't guarantee all, but certainly some of them out when it comes time to doing the review. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.